And we're back in the saddle here at Grub Budz.
What's up, Grub?
What's up, bud? We got some nice new hoodies. I'll tell you that.
Do?
Yeah.
Oh.
The merch train came to town.
Dude, yours looks pretty fancy.
Dude,
what do we got?
I love this thing, dude. It's got these cool circles all over it, even on the shoulder, bro.
Yep.
Phenomenal work. Phenomenal work.
The fit is nice.
Yeah.
And the inside is very, very warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked nice. Very nice
100%.
material.
100%.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Highly.
Maybe
recommended.
Maybe if you guys are worthy, we'll get these out to you soon. Huh?
Yeah, we might be doing some giveaways or something for some people who, you know, want to throw down on some Grub Buds activities.
Hey, we got buds. We got grubs.
We
We got
got
buds that grubs.
we got buds with suds.
Hey, all the duds.
And some grub flubs, Mike.
And not to talk about the Patriots too
Oh,
soon, but
okay.
we'll
All
get
right.
into it, okay? Let's
Okay,
go.
we have
What's
more
up?
important things to discuss today, Mike, because a very important man was arrested today.
I heard. Yes. Yeah.
Not
Mhm.
today. He was arrested recently
Mm-hmm.
at the Swiss border, Mike.
Really? Was he trying to smuggle some nice high-end watches or something? Like, what could he possibly have been arrested for?
Well, Mike, I am the grub guy, so
Yeah.
it is food related.
Oh.
Apparently, they arrested him over the contents in his food truck that he didn't declare.
Okay. Was it 100 kilograms?
66 panetones.
A what? A pet.
81 kilograms, along with oil, fresh meat, mozzarella, and focaccia bread. The man who runs a food truck was fined and must clear the goods through customs, and authorities will check how the food was transported and stored.
Oh my God! It seems like this man was arrested for bringing a charcuterie board to a party.
Oh, thank heavens.
How dare you bring this?
Switzerland's like, he's threatening our cheese.
Let's call the Board of Health.
Like, you're not smuggling any cheese out of here, are you? Oh, actually, I have pastrami.
Aren't the
Like, dude, can you imagine?
I was gonna say, aren't the Swiss kind of known for cheese?
Right? I mean,
Yeah, so like Swiss cheese.
well, apparently they're known for cheese and permitting, because
Yeah.
God forbid a guy's trying to make a buck.
I mean, would you want people perping on your cheese?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
perping?
Yeah.
I don't want anything perp on my cheese.
Exactly. Let's go.
Don't perp me, bro.
Real quick for those listening, do you want to tell them what a panettone is?
I'll let you do that.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, can you say it again?
How about we talk about how ridiculous it is to stop a food truck and arrest them for having food in your country?
Well, I mean, you're trying to bring that across international borders.
You're a food truck. You literally have an LLC as a food truck.
Do you?
Well, I mean, I don't know what their country's but I'm sure they're up. I'm sure they if
What if
anybody
the charcuterie board wasn't quite a charcuterie board?
what would it be?
Oh, who knows?
How much is 100 kilograms?
If you took 100, if you took 100 paper clips and put them on a piece of paper, that would be 100 kilograms. That's what I was told.
100
in fourth grade.
kilograms is 220 pounds.
Oh, then never mind. 200 pounds?
This guy had
Holy shnikes.
for a food truck,
That's a lot of...
especially a successful food truck.
that's a lot of charcuterie board.
It's like what?
I mean, maybe not.
It's like a deer.
A doe?
A deer.
A
Yeah.
deer? A female
Anyway.
deer?
Mike, we are lucky enough to live in a country where businesses can decide whatever they want to do for their advertising. But unfortunately, for a couple of these big name industry leaders out here, they've been relying on AI to do their commercials.
I've heard a little bit about this. Yeah, what's up?
McDonald's has released what was it? An AI ad that was very, very butchered, I'd say. Terrible time of the year. Looked like hot garbage.
Okay.
Looked like first gener. I don't even know why. It just, and it got a lot of backlash. There was like all kinds of issues. And
like, as in advertising isn't like genuine enough, right? We really know these companies have our best interests in mind, and they always advertise to us with our best interests in mind, and they don't try to, pull any fakes. They don't try to pull the wool over our eyes or anything.
or the humans out of our meat.
Exaggerate, So you see McDonald's having this PR problem. They did apologize, though, didn't they?
Speculative. I believe the apology was deleted. So they apologized and then subsequently unapologized. And this is all following, though, Coca-Cola's ad. Because Coca-Cola was the first big company to do an AI ad as well. So, and they got a ton of backlash for that. And so for McDonald's to see and be aware, like, dude, McDonald's and Coca-Cola literally go hand in hand. Like,
and let me tell you this, that is just very lazy, because as long as I've been around, Coca-Cola has the company, whatever the bigger company is, like Coca-Cola, the brand, they've always done a great job with their advertising.
right.
You can name 5 Coca-Cola advertisements. Not only, I'm not even talking Super Bowl ads.
Right.
You can go as far back as the 1990s. They've always done a great job advertising, and I don't know, maybe they just got a little lazy. Maybe that's the times. Is it really bad that they tried to use AI in their advertisement?
It's a slap in the face to real creators.
But I also think I'm funnier than a computer. I'd rather talk to me than a computer. I'd rather you talk to me than a computer.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm saying, And I think there's something of value to that. I think when McDonald's took that post down, they realized, we're McDonald's. We don't need to do that. We don't need to take the cheap way out.
Dirty deletes are just always so awkward.
Well, and like you said, there's a lot of people out there that have human talent that should be paid. You know what I mean? Like, they should be paid for their talent because they're smart, and we don't need AI.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom.
Not in the creative world, at least. I don't think we do.
The funniest part about it is they still try to defend it not being lazy. In a now deleted statement, Sweet Shop, the people who worked on the ad itself, said that its team hardly slept for 7 weeks while creating the ad, and said this wasn't an AI trick, it was a film.
Yeah, I think AI tricked you into thinking you could make a film.
Yeah. And I think you're trying to trick me into thinking you stayed up for 7 weeks.
As a film major, sorry, bud.
Yeah,
Disagree.
Hey, I love McDonald's, but
Nope.
let's move on.
But you did force me to eat those 2 Big Macs that one time.
I didn't force you. I challenged you.
Yeah? Who won?
You.
Did I earn the title of the grub guy or what?
Well, that's what kicked this whole thing off. Like, and they're like, "What are you gonna eat?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm not the grub guy."
Yeah, isn't it funny? This whole concept started as a joke,
Yeah.
and here we are. Aw.
Yeah.
Moving on, Mike. Breaking news. Mike,
Yes,
you
sir.
got any Bud Buzz in the world of Bud? How are the Buds doing these days?
The status quo is fine. What the media would lead you to believe is that the vegetables may be in trouble. I don't think they are. I think there are some notable stories that are out there, but I don't think any are too alarming. I think there's a lot of sensationalism
Going on.
when it comes to the vegetables, specifically from one side
Yeah.
versus the other. I have seen, and I believe we did report, we have talked about this in the past. Some of the vegetable stores seem like they might be having a trouble with a little bit of mold.
Ugh. Yeah. First of all, that's disgusting. And like we said, we definitely need more quality control in the industry. That's something that clearly needs to happen because this is becoming too common. We've had issues here locally with, vegetable dispensaries. And it's really something they need to get ahead of because you're literally playing with people's lives. You can get so violently sick from smoking anything moldy. Just inhaling mold, you can get sick for that's bad. Really, really bad. Mm-hmm. So, I can't harp on quality control enough and how badly we need it in this state, in every state. And I'm not a very federal kind of guy, but if any agency was to be, it would be quality control for, all products. But,
Right. I mean, if you're going to consume moldy vegetables, there's got to be some sort of oversight,
Clearly.
I would like to think if you have a vegetable in front of you that looks questionable, don't consume it.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Cut your ties with that and just be like, oh, damn, whatever. Waste of money. Yes. But don't consume it. Who's at fault? That's hard to say because a lot of the vegetable community is not regulated by the federal government. So we can't actually expect the federal government to protect us. We can't expect them to test our vegetables. It's, when you go to the farmer's market and you buy the dude's squash from down the road.
Yeah, I wonder to what extent.
If it has mold?
I think the moldy weed has something to do with this epidemic that people are, complaining about now, which is scromiting, supposedly becoming, and I say supposedly because I feel like, there's definitely instances that are happening out and about. They're not as common as they're being made out to be, I believe.
Right.
Right. Alcohol sales nationally have been down at record lows in the last 5 years. So they're seeing, a dip in their own market. And I think they're fighting back with some speculative articles that, are misleading in their titles. And I don't know, man. I feel like the moldy weed definitely needs to be addressed, though, because if there is anything that could be causing any kind of sickness to do with cannabis, it would probably be mold. And that would be my first and probably best suggestion for anybody to look into is if we start there, I think we can eliminate a lot of these issues.
And I think anytime you want to consume a product from a vendor, a farmer, anywhere, I think, the consumer does have a little bit of responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
To check their stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But even despite those, issues happening in the community being reported, they did in fact pass social consumption in Massachusetts. So you can now consume cannabis at local consumption establishments. They've been approved. Obviously, they're going to need scrutiny and permitting, and I'm sure it's going to take 2 years for one to actually open. But
wait, what do you mean, like hookah bar or like?
Yeah, but for cannabis.
I'm in the Netherlands or something. I can have a, you know what I mean? I can imbibe.
You could have
in public.
It'd be like a cafe and a J. You know what I mean?
Would you like a schmuck and a pancake? A what? A schmuck and a pancake.
The J Cafe.
Huh. But then if I want to smoke a cigarette, I got to go outside.
Yeah.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
Neither do I, and I don't like people who smoke cigarettes.
Me
around
neither.
me
No,
either.
they smell like shit. I fucking hate cigarettes.
I hate 'em.
Go the fuck outside and smoke your cigarette. But yeah, they're gonna have a place where you can imbibe, almost like a hookah bar.
Correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, it got approved, and
Starting when?
and baked goods. Well, it's approved now, so they're going to have to go through the aspects to approve it at the business level, because there's going to have to be applications and permitting and whatnot. So now they're going to start working on that aspect, and that's a case we'll be following very closely, as the Grub Budz do.
Hey, that sounds exciting.
Right?
It is set to become effective January 2nd, and then from there, local municipalities will have control whether or not someone gets approved or denied for this specific sites.
Shall issue.
Oh.
Massachusetts is a very shall issue state. This will be interesting to see who approves and who doesn't.
Oh, who gets the approval?
Yeah.
Which is
Who do
honestly
they
kind
know?
of interesting because it's almost exactly like the liquor license and
Yep.
the liquor laws,
Oh,
which
really?
are also very tight in
Weird.
Massachusetts.
We know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it's exciting. I think it's nice to see that society is trying to move forward with different, ideas,
Yeah.
and yeah, love it.
I enjoy the idea of having like a social cafe environment for vegetables. I think that it's kind of like, I get it, but I like to get fresh baked goods. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be at a cafe and get some infused baked goods with some good old fashioned garden butter, I don't know how that's gonna affect cannabis related issues in the community, because we already have people that are haters of the plant to begin with. So if there's people that go in there and eat a cookie and then stumble and go across the street, or you know what I mean, go to a bar or something, it always becomes weed's fault, never alcohol. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
What does the magic toe say is next, Mike?
I don't know, man. The magic toe.
That was your nickname in high school, wasn't it?
Oh gosh.
But Mike, something scary that I recently found out is that you and I and every other vegetable consumer in Massachusetts might be getting defrauded. We might be defrauded. We might be the victims of fraud from state-regulated dispensaries in Massachusetts right now. Do you know why, Mike?
I believe you're alluding to a few stories recently that, especially in the Commonwealth and in New England,
Yep.
there's been many vegetable dispensaries that have been overinflating the percentages of their THC.
Of the content of their THC in their products.
Right. So they've basically been misrepresenting their product to the customer.
Shameful.
Shame.
Shameful.
Shame.
Absolutely shameful.
Shame.
And honestly, like, if the vegetable community was not, apprehensive enough about the legalization of everything, and now with the war on hemp and everything, it's like, are you kidding me, dude? Like,
I was going to say, in an industry where you're really trying to prove yourself, where you're really trying to prove that there's regulations, there's safeguards, this and that and everything else, every little thing that comes out, like these embarrassing stories, like, doesn't help the cause.
at all.
You know what I mean?
At all.
And we're for the cause,
Yeah,
right? We're for the cause.
absolutely.
All these little things don't really help.
But it also, like, we have standards. We have standards
Exactly.
for the cause.
Right.
We're not just for the cause, we're about the cause. And like, there's some major issues that are happening inside the vegetable community nationally right now that I think more people need to be able to openly discuss at an educated level. It's important to be informed on these things, because it's like, you're literally demonizing a plant, a literal vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no need for any of that. And then on top of that, if you're in a state that isn't demonizing it, they're lying to you about how potent it is and where it comes from, and who knows whatever else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And now, I mean, that comes from CBS, but you know what also doesn't
Disclaimer.
that comes direct from CBS. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what also doesn't help?
What?
You know what also doesn't help the cause? When you can walk by a display, according to Fox News, and have illegal marijuana displayed outside of your house, and it's just, free for public consumption. That seems weird, right? So let's talk about not helping the cause. Like, what's wrong with them? What's going on here?
Can you elaborate on that story, Mike?
No. That's pretty much the story.
No, there were some funny details in that story.
I mean, somebody thought it was going to be cool and nice, to leave people some vegetables outside of their house.
Fox 13 News reporting the holidays can be stressful. We get it.
It is.
But leaving a box of quote unquote free marijuana on the sidewalk is not how you spread cheer to the neighborhood, police said. Details in the link below. Police find a Christmas free weed display anything but jolly.
Yeah.
Like, that's because you didn't try it, officer.
Oh, well, they didn't think that was funny.
Yeah, right, dude. He just did your fucking Christmas shopping for you. You know it.
It never ceases to amaze me how stupid some people are, Grub. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
At least he didn't put his name on it, right?
Well,
Did you see the story recently of the gentleman over on the other coast there that got into a shootout with people that were robbing his dispensary while he was closing up?
yeah. And wow. At first glance, you're like, uh-oh, this guy's in some trouble. And then you're like, oh, actually, you try to put yourself into perspective. Give us the rundown.
First of all, let me say that he was acquitted of all charges. So he was facing 2 homicide charges, whatever, and all charges were dropped from the state.
Get it? Dropped.
Ooh.
Oh.
But 3 gentlemen went into the dispensary.
Wait, he didn't kill them all?
1 survived. 2 did not. He was closing up the dispensary. They rushed him with guns, pointed guns in his face, threatened his life, whatever. Slapped him around a little bit, told him to leave, kicked him out of there. He went to his vehicle, got his firearm, loaded it, went back, and there was footage. I'll say that. And it's been controversial because people are wondering what the real answer is there. Saying oh, he could have just left and the threat was gone and whatever. But it's kind of dude, 3 dudes just threatened his life and told him they were going to kill him, and there's nobody stopping them from coming back. You know what I mean? I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I feel anytime anybody would introduce a firearm to a situation, whatever happens, because you just don't do that.
Yeah, you don't know who's
You
who.
just don't do that.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunate all the way around. You know?
Don't commit crimes.
Yeah.
And if you do, make sure you know what's going on, because a lot of us don't want to be victims, and we refuse to be victims. And I would never condone violence.
Nope.
But people have to stay safe.
I am very peaceful until I'm not. I've taken a vow to practice peace, and I've been practicing peace for a long time. And I've been a happier dude in doing so.
You've seemed pretty happy lately.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working
You've been
on
getting good sleep or something? What's
I have.
going on?
I have. And I think it has something to do with some vegetable edibles that I've been taking to help me, sleep through the night.
Just to jump back to a past subject, on that same CBS article about that fraud, yeast and mold were brought up. And something that I found interesting was the fact that the Cannabis Control Commission found that Assured, the people who are testing all of this marijuana, failed to report the presence of yeast and mold in more than 7,000 samples. 7,000 samples.
Yeah, so my distrust for dispos is
Excuse me?
yeah, my distrust.
Dispose?
Yeah, dispos. I feel like if I say the full word,
okay,
you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
A little brief.
Yeah. Yep.
Little abbreviation.
Gotcha.
Just say it. Yeah, I think my distrust of dispos stands. I can't tell you the last time I went into one. I don't often go because I've heard and tracked and followed all these stories, especially recently, of things that have even happened locally to us with different local dispos out this way. It's like I can't trust it. I have some other options that I can trust, and I'm gonna stick with my own means for a long time until there's some good reports coming out, because I'm very cautious about anything that comes from a dispo these days, specifically for all the mold, yeast, and lack of quality control reasons.
I don't disagree with you. I don't think at this point is the juice worth the squeeze. That's what.
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer that. What I ask you is, do you think the juice is worth the squeeze?
For me, no. No, I don't. Specifically because mold is a major issue, right? If you're ingesting mold, and the thing is, with these companies bulk making a lot of their products and bulk cutting, there's going to be mold and all kinds of stuff. If they're not doing the proper quality controls, that can get into literally every single aspect of consumption. You could eat it, you could vape it, you could inhale it, you could literally, dude, mold is it messes you up bad. And so for them to not even care or to regulate something like that, it's pretty much insulting. And it's like, oh, hey, you can go up the street and get this. They have this on sale or whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, I can go there. And then I have to parent that company and open it and inspect it and check it and look at, come on, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some moldy vegetables before. I've never had a yeast infection. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Grub Budz.
Is that a loaf of bread?
Was this a loaf of bread in here?
Yeah, I guess to summarize, don't cross the border with 200 pounds of food, and don't give out free weed on the holidays.
Yeah.
Because the cops are just going to take it, man.
God damn it.
They're just going to take it from you.
God damn it. Week 15, my friend. We're almost all the way through. A lot of people didn't think we'd be where we are.
Didn't think we'd be twins on the pick'ems this week.
Well, never. So, just real quick, we both went a solid
8 and 7.
8 and 7.
Both plus 500 barely.
Not our best week, Dave.
No.
Not our best showing.
But we had a lot of different picks that we were all over the place. We disagreed on some things, and I pretty much picked all away teams.
And I pretty much picked all home teams. If you look, I literally picked 3 away teams. And then everybody was like, home.
Oh, that sounds like something we're going to have to start doing every week, man. We're going to have to flip a coin for who gets all the away teams and who gets all the home teams, and then we'll count our record on straight luck.
Right. I'm looking at a lot of the games. Obviously, there's games I didn't think were going to go the way they did.
Yeah. There were some upsets there.
I mean, I just want to quickly just reference the Kansas City game.
Oh, yeah.
Just because, obviously, they were eliminated from the playoffs this week, officially. And unfortunately, Patrick Mahomes suffered his ACL, LCL injury. Not the greatest way you want to end your season.
No.
Especially, if you're not making the playoffs.
Terrible.
They want to talk about, this guy with his, potential dynasty and whether Travis Kelce is gonna, go off in the sunset with Taylor Swift or Patrick Mahomes. Like, who's his bigger girlfriend? Okay. I'm not really sure. That remains to be seen. But what I think we can take away from that Chiefs game is obviously we know for a fact that Mahomes was injured.
Yeah, and it's terrible.
Going to affect the decision of his favorite tight end?
I think first of all, it sucks that Mahomes got injured. I don't like to see that with anybody. I don't wish bad upon him, like as a person, as an individual at all. I think there's just a lot of Chiefs fatigue around the league, and I'm honestly kind of relieved that this will hopefully make some of the fair weather Chiefs fans fall off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm glad you said Chiefs fatigue.
Yeah.
So, as a fan, are you a little bee because you don't want your rival team to win? Or are you a fan because you cheer for your team to win?
I'm a fan of the game, first of all. So, fan of the game, loyal to the soil. That's number 2, okay? Fan of the game, respect all players, all teams, whatever. They're all in the NFL. But I'm loyal to the soil, man. So, I'm always going to root for the Pats through and through, regardless. And I don't think it's weird to not want to root for a team that's not yours. And it's also definitely not weird to call out the fact that there have been some insanely controversial calls during the Chiefs dynasty, on top of the fact there's been 2 major blowout Super Bowls. I have trouble calling it a dynasty if you can only win when you have a loaded team.
I have trouble calling it a dynasty when the referees get called out for your game.
Yeah, and fired.
Get fired.
Yeah.
And then you go 2-5.
We should because the last time we talked about the
and then you blow your ACL out.
Last time we got talked about the referees, we got nerfed because the NFL and so we got to give them a different name for that. We got to call them something else. Yeah.
You got stripes.
Stripes in your undies.
I got stripes. Stripes in my undies.
Thanks,
Johnny
stripes
Cash.
on the floor.
But no, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. I love to root for my teams.
Your home team.
Right, my teams. Why wouldn't you root against not your team? You know what I mean? I think that's fandom. I don't think that's people being inconsistent. It's not people being sissies.
Well, it's
you're not supposed to like certain teams.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to like certain teams.
Now that we're talking about it.
You cheer for the ones you like, and you boo for the ones you don't.
So let's declare this, Mike. Do you have teams that you specifically like and root for, and teams that you specifically despise?
Of course.
So how many of each do you think you have?
Man, I will say I am a Pats fan.
Okay.
I am a Cowboys fan. I love the Los Angeles Chargers. And every once in a great while, might shock you here. Every once in a great while, I appreciate the lineage, heritage, championships, history of the Green Bay Packers. And sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. I don't get all butt hurt. You know, like, I know you gave me a lot of S about the Chargers this year.
I still will. That offensive line.
I almost bought a $130 Josh Herbert.
Josh Herbert.
Oh, sorry. No. I was thinking Josh Allen. Like, Justin.
Justin Allen jersey.
Yeah, Justin Allen jersey. But I mean that just goes to show. So
Yeah, I don't understand.
I wanted to buy his jersey. I like the jersey. I think it looks great. By the way, I like the powder blue. I like the yellow. I like the bolt and everything. I like, and I'm back when like they were in San Diego, and like San Diego Chargers were, awesome. But sometimes you just cheer for teams that you want to see win. And I have nothing against teams that I don't want to see win. I do have Chiefs fatigue.
Yeah. I think a lot of people
and
do.
not only that, I don't think it's actually Chiefs fatigue. I think it's the stripes
Oh, yeah.
making me
Just
have
blatantly.
Chiefs fatigue.
Yeah.
And then being peppered with a certain music mogul.
The Swifties, Mike? You
Nope.
don't piss off the Swifties, Mike. We have to mention that every time because that really pisses them off that you even say that. What do you mean? I was trying not to piss you off.
But it's funny, like
It's funny how everything you can say can just be wrong.
how often do they show her on television anymore?
Well, they haven't. And honestly,
Zero. You know why? Because they got such blowback.
no, you know what? And like,
such blowback.
yo, I want it to be known. Like, look, I have no problem with people being a fan of the NFL. If you're a fan of the NFL, great. I love the sport. I love the sport of football. I like believing that some of it isn't rigged sometimes. But, like there's some blatant stuff here. And it's like there's definitely some fair weather fandom that's been going on. And it's been obvious. So my message to Swifties and to Kansas City Chiefs fans is like, yeah, good. Like you guys, every single person has wanted to compare Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady in Brady's 9 years where he went without a Super Bowl title, despite the fact that he still went to 2 Super Bowls, even though he lost them, defeated everybody in the AFC for multiple years, and had multiple AFC championship appearance games, and pretty much ran the AFC. Like, and they want to compare that, and it's not comparable. And so I want these fans to understand that there's going to be down years. Yeah, you're a fair weather fan. You got a real bad taste in your mouth, and maybe it'll make you stick around. Maybe it'll make you fall off. And if you are a fair weather fan, yeah, you should go back to doing whatever you're doing. But if you're going to stick around, cool, and enjoy the fact that, yeah, sometimes your team is not going to be living up to the hype. And I don't want to say the dynasty's over, but I think they got a lot of work to do. If Kelsey retires, whatever. It's crazy to me that you can have DeAndre Hopkins in a Super Bowl on your team and still lose by a massive margin. Score 22 points in garbage time after being down 37, 30, like I don't know. 34. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I don't want to sit here and brag, Dave, specifically.
Well, I have some teams I don't like.
Earlier in the seasons, Dave really doubted the Chargers. He questioned their resolve. He questioned their gumshoe.
Gumption? What the fuck is gumshoe? They questioned the gum on their shoe. There's questions about gumshoe.
Gamshoe.
Okay.
You know what I meant.
Gumption, yeah.
Sorry. Gumption. Did they not deliver for you? last week. They
Against the
put-
Chiefs?
Dude, they gave Patrick Mahomes the long kiss goodnight.
I mean, they did.
Who better, Dave, in my opinion, for my, own personal advancements, the Los Angeles Chargers gave Patrick Mahomes the long kiss goodnight. Not only go home, but go to the hospital.
Oh, terrible. Dude,
Boom.
but who else? I'll tell you who else. 7 other teams, Mike. 7 other teams stuck it to the Chiefs this season because they're a wounded gazelle on the Serengeti. Like, it's not impressive to me that they barely beat the 6 and 7 Chiefs with all the injuries and everything else, and they have no O-line. They beat them by 3 points, barely. And that last drive, when Patrick Mahomes got injured, they were coming back. It looked like they were going to lose.
Yeah,
so
the Chiefs are nothing all of a sudden, right?
this season,
It's weird. Look, dude,
No, I think this
is
season-
this guy a Chiefs sympathizer?
nope. I think this year the Zebras have made it so that the Chiefs this year should have had the exact same record they had last year before they even made it to that Super Bowl. They should have been 1-5 in 2024. But they had all this zebra interference in 3 key games in their season and had winning records in 1-score games. And now the interesting thing is that the team that has that record this season, comeback wins and 1-score games, is the Denver Broncos. Same division. Do you think they're the real deal?
I mean, they're number 1 for a reason, man. And they've pretty much been there the whole time. So, I don't know.
I mean, schedule's pretty similar to ours.
The thing is, you always got to look forward to next week.
Bro,
So, what do you got? You want to make some picks?
we can, unless you want to. Yeah, let's go for it. Send it.
Let's go for it.
Week 16, bud. Grub Budz Pick'ems. Graphic.
So, tomorrow's game, the LA Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. Now, I'm glad we said this because we can get into a little bit about what I want to say on this. I'm going with the Rams on this, even though it's at Seattle. I understand it's a division game. I get it. I'm not saying they're not capable. I think it'll be close, but the Rams are on a tear right now.
I see.
And you barely beat Phillip Rivers, who just came back at 44 years old by 2 points, 18-16. I don't really have faith in that right now. And also, we need to say this, Sam Darnold in the playoffs, untrustworthy. So you can have all the regular season pride you want. I don't trust it until you prove it. He can't do it. I don't know.
I agree with you. I'm just going to be a B and say the Seahawks are going to win at home. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going on next. Packers at Chicago. I'm going Chicago.
Oh, by the way, these are 2 Saturday games.
They are.
Yeah.
We do have 2 Saturday.
We
Merry
got
Christmas.
Thursday and we got 2 Saturday games.
Merry Christmas, bud.
Yeah. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Happy
bro.
holidays.
Yeah. Hey, Merry Christmas, Mr. Cole. We love you. We got Thursday games, we got Saturday games, we got Sunday games and Monday games. Let's go.
Yeah, I got to go Philly, but I honestly don't trust them. I'll say that. I'm
Hold
going
on,
Chicago.
Hold up. You're going Chicago
I
over
am.
Green Bay.
Yes, because 4 out of the 6 starters on Green Bay are injured right now, so they're not the same team that they've been, and it proved when they had that loss against the Broncos last week. I believe they can score more than 20. I don't believe that they can score more than 30, and the Bears throughout this season have continually scored higher than 30 points on
I'm
average.
still going with Big Green.
All right.
I'm also going with the Eagles with you
Yep.
as well.
All right. Yeah, both picking Eagles. Washington's a wounded animal. Hopefully they can pull it out, but we'll see. Now, Buffalo at Cleveland. There has been struggles in the historically between these 2 teams, but right now, obviously after that performance, Cleveland being the dumpster fire that it is, I'm sure they're going to let Josh Allen in the end zone 3 times. Mark my words. What's the date today? Can we timestamp this? December 17th. Dave, the Grub guy, is saying Josh Allen 3 rushing touchdowns on Cleveland. I don't.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, is Shador Sanders going to do anything?
I'll say 3 total touchdowns. I don't know.
Yeah, total.
I'll
yeah.
go 3 total. All right, next week we have the LA Chargers, Mike, at Dallas.
Yes,
now you like
boy.
both these teams. The Bolts versus the Dolts.
The Bolts versus the boys.
I guess.
I do have to be honest. I think the boys are gonna come away with that one.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
Really?
I am.
I would love if you did that.
I did.
Okay, great.
Out of spite. Just to be different. Kansas City at Tennessee. Kansas City with Gardner Minshew. Does Tennessee get the win over them? Tennessee had that game last week. They were throwing some problems the way of their opponents. I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna predict a Tennessee Titan upset. I don't think it's an upset. I mean,
You don't think Minshew Mania is going to deliver?
If Gardner Minshew's in there, I'm not sure it's an upset.
I'm going Gardner. I'm going Minshew Mania.
Yo,
I'm doing
I don't
it.
think Kelsey plays. I think he sits
Okay. I don't know if he will.
on
Mike.
the toilet.
Every day we all have a morning grump. All right.
Yeah,
New York,
I mean,
New
that's
York
true.
Jets at New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints because we have a rule. We don't pick the Jets. But
you
I
can't
think
pick the Jets.
they're enough of a dumpster organization this year that the Jets might pull it out over them because Justin Fields is still talented on his feet.
right. And
Minnesota.
They did basically get rid of the last piece of the Aaron Rodgers era.
Oh yeah, Alan Lazard. They released him this
yeah,
week. You think
yeah.
he signs with the Steelers?
I mean, somebody should get Lazard. He's not bad.
Yeah.
He's not a fit. Nobody's a fit in what, Hackensack, New Jersey? Where
No.
they even play.
Nope. Gotta
Like-
say it. Gotta say it. I'm sorry, but the Dave brain is activated. I specifically remember an Alan Lazard play being a 2-point conversion in a championship conference game that was dropped that hit him in the hands. That's a not clutch gene right there. That's a not living up to the moment. I don't know if I can trust Alan Lazard in big clutch moments. You know what droppers get you?
I hear you.
You know what
but
droppers get you in the Super Bowl, Mike? 18-1.
And Brady's going to launch it deep, and it's incomplete.
Okay, go on.
No, I'm just saying I hear you, but I think he's an asset to a team out there.
I'm
And
sure.
somebody's gonna pick them up.
I'm
Pick 'em
sure.
up.
I just
Yep.
don't know if I trust him in the clutch moments. Anyway,
Me neither.
all right. Minnesota at the Giants. Miguel, who you got?
I'm going mini.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy off of that. Yeah, I'm gonna join you on that actually. Minnesota.
I mean, I know if you've been watching previous episodes, I was yelling in the early weeks about Cam Scataboo.
Yep.
And then the motherfucker blows his leg out or something.
Yep, his ankle.
And I was like, damn it.
Ugh.
Now I have I don't have anything to talk about.
His
You
ankle-
just took a lot of my,
His ankle
you
got
know,
nunchucked.
I was going to be able
Ugh.
to, hang on you. I was going to pump you up. I had a bunch of,
Well, next season
stuff
for the Giants,
I
Mike.
had all this stuff on ready to go, and then he blew his leg out.
It happens. Injuries happen. Mike, we got Tampa Bay at Carolina. The interesting part of this is that they're both tied right now. I believe Carolina has the lead because of the loss, but Tampa has the draw on them because they beat. Or I don't know. There's some interesting stuff going on, and they also play them 2 times in these last 3 weeks.
Yes, and this
Panthers.
is a very interesting game because we have 2 teams that are pretty much in the midst of, am I a good team? Am I
Right.
not a good team?
It's deciding
am I
games.
50-50 team? Am I gonna win more than I'm gonna lose? They've both have
It's all on the line.
they both had some very impressive wins.
It's a
against
heavyweight
teams,
bout.
but then obviously they've lost against teams that they probably shouldn't have.
I don't know. We beat the shit out of them.
We have we yep. And so now you look at both of them and you're like, man, I think we just have 2 mediocre teams going up against each other and it's going to be a shootout.
Yep.
I really can't predict it. I mean, I think I want to take Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I
like
believe
Baker.
I believe
would
in
love
Tampa
to
Bay.
hang out with Baker Mayfield, maybe have a drink and eat a steak with him or something. You
Stab
know,
a flag in the middle of the 50-yard
yo,
line.
Baker, let's have a drink.
Insert clip here.
Let's Let's go have a scotch and a steak and talk about football.
And go
bro.
talk
Let's
to
go.
police. No.
So
I'm gonna go with
I'm
Baker.
gonna go Tampa Bay.
But I'll say this: I don't trust Todd Bowles though. So if they do lose, I think it'll be defensively. I don't know.
Is he still?
Yeah, he's the head coach, and I just don't see it. I think he's the reason they lost. In this. I just don't.
I was like, is he still?
I like him as a coordinator. Not a fan as a head coach. Anyway, we got New England at Baltimore. Sorry for the producer in house. Got to go. Home team going with New England. I think they bounce back. I think they get it together. I can't trust that secondary of Baltimore, and that's specifically where Drake May flourishes. So I'd expect a more than 30-point game out of that dude.
Can I just get a clarification? You're going with the home team?
What?
So you mean like your home team?
Yeah,
or the
our
team
home
who
team
is at home.
No, my home team is the
your
New
home-
England
okay.
Patriots. Yeah,
All right,
not the
'cause
team
the
at home.
Patriots are away.
Exactly.
At the,
Right.
Okay. All right. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
thank
make
you.
sure people. Yep.
By the way, I've picked New England every week. Real fan. All right.
I got to be honest. I'm not feeling good about that.
About Baltimore?
Nope. I'm not feeling good about the Buffalo game.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
There was a
we're
lot of
reeling.
controversial calls.
I feel like we have 11 wins, and it almost seems like they think they're good to go and don't need to win anymore. And I think the Ravens are going to sneak up on them and
Dang.
put it to them at home. So
I disagree.
unfortunately, I love the Pats, but I do have to go Ravens this week.
I hope not. It also
Can we hear from my homeboy?
about the Ravens.
Yeah. What do you got? I mean, no pressure, but
No, I think I'd agree with you. I think the Pats have more to lose, and I think the Ravens know that. And I think the Ravens are scrappy. They're hungry for their playoff position. I think they're gonna fight.
Still an open division.
Still an open division, but I think I don't know. Anything could happen. I could see the Ravens doing it.
yeah,
In
I
three-
do too. Like they're scrapping. New England has the number 2 seed in the AFC. It's pretty much that they're in the playoffs. It just depends on what seed they are.
Yeah. We'll see.
Let's go.
We shall see for sure. I think Jacksonville is going to knock the brakes off of Denver. I think Jacksonville's defense, being the number 2 scoring defense in the league, is going to put it to them. Their offense is the number 1 scoring offense in the league, I believe. So as far as that, I think they're a well-rounded team. They've been catching their stride these last couple weeks. I think Jacksonville takes it to Denver. I don't think I can trust Denver yet. I know they had. It's kind of crazy because they fluctuate. They had that 33-point comeback against the Giants this year in the fourth quarter alone, but then they also have some of these lots. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like they have some really close games that are just like duds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with Denver just because they're the number 1 in the AFC. They've been doing their thing. They've beat the Chiefs. I mean, I'm not sure how much more they need to do in order to prove that, they're the team to beat here. I just don't see Jacksonville coming into Mile High and doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going Bo Nix.
All right.
The Broncos.
All right.
Let's go.
Next, we have Atlanta at Arizona. I'm going with Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons going into Arizona. And isn't it sad that there's only one winning quarterback out of the entire Cardinals organization, and they've been one of the oldest teams? Carson Palmer's the only one with a winning record as a quarterback there.
Why would any
Kurt Warner
team,
took him.
Why would any team house themselves out of Arizona? Nothing has happened in Arizona.
I hear Phoenix is nice.
Phoenix is great.
Oh, well,
this
there you go.
time of year. Nothing is happening in Arizona. They even have a hockey team. Okay. Get out of Arizona. Get out of New Mexico.
Hey,
and go do something different.
hang on.
Okay?
Hang on.
Put your money somewhere else. You suck. You'll always suck. You'll
Mike.
never win anything. Fuck you.
I think, look, Kurt Warner gave him a chance. Listen, I'm a 90s kid, okay? I'm a 90s kid. If Jamaica can have a bobsled team, then Arizona can have a hockey team. All right. Come on, man. It's all about the sport. Do
All
it
right,
everywhere.
All right, I'll
Come
give
on.
you. Hey, I'll give you that one.
Hey, Sanka.
Hey.
Great movie reference. All right.
Yeah, that's
We
great.
got Pittsburgh at Detroit. Who you going with?
I mean, I'm just gonna have to take the Lions. They're
Yep.
at home.
Me too.
You know,
Yep.
they're in the dome.
Yeah, I don't trust. Oh, it's
and
Aaron
I
Rodgers
I
against the
just
Lions,
hate
though.
butthole eyes. So.
Oh no,
let's
I
go.
don't want to pick it. Oh, but he has such a good record against the Lions. That sucks.
Mhm.
But it's because they've always been a dumpster fire. I think this is the new Lions. All right, I trust in the new Lions, and they have something to prove, and they're playing for a playoff spot. And I think they show up and they do it. So I'm going to join you in that.
Let's go.
Next, we got the Raiders at the Texans in Houston. I'm going with Houston. The Raiders are a dumpster fire. I'm not sorry. That's pretty easy. Then, speaking of dumpster fires, we got two facing each other. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. But the Miami Dolphins are starting their third-string quarterback over
They're
Tua. Tua
sitting
is now the
Tua.
third string. Hey,
Are they sitting Tua because he's hurt, or have they given up? Basically,
I don't think they've given up. I think he's taken too many shots to the head, and they're not going to risk it, and they're not going to, you know what I mean? I think
so. They
gonna,
gave up.
No, I'm going to be interested to see what the offseason says.
Are they going to trade him?
I don't think they can. I think they're going to release him and let
He's-
another organization sign him and be their own liability. Like, unfortunately, dude, he's taking too many shots to the head. It's serious. I'm not sorry for saying it. I don't mean any ill intent toward him or to speak ill of his career. It's like, it's dangerous at this point. From everything we've seen historically from CTE, it's
Dude,
dangerous.
When I saw him not only take that first shot where he was
Oh.
like real,
He's out of, and it's like
dude. Yeah, you're right, dude. Like,
he's dangerously put himself in a position where he's taken repeated head injuries, and it's just not safe. It's honestly not safe. Statistically, there's actually a bunch of studies that have been done that show that people that have stronger neck muscles can reduce up to 60 to 70% of the potential concussions they would receive, because that's what reinforces your noodle in the first place. And so clearly, I would strongly suggest he do them, but like, I think he's past that point in no return. I think he's had too many serious headshots. I think his contract is going to be in flux. I think the Dolphins are getting pressure from, you've seen all the CTE coverage and everything in the last couple of years anyway. I don't think he sticks around. I don't know what the answer is. They probably release him and make him someone else's problem. Anyway.
my thing is, I wish him the best of luck. He's going to live padded like a king. I just hope that he has like good mental health. Like I hope that doesn't like
No,
come-
for sure.
You know, like
I wish that for everybody.
like financially, I don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, well,
But emotionally and health wise, I fear and I wish him the best.
yeah. And hopefully he'll still do great things.
Yep.
We got the 49ers at the Colts with Phillip Rivers on Monday Night Football. I got to tell you, man, I love this Phillip Rivers story. I really do. I love it. Like, I'm kind of torn because, like, dude, he came back after 4 years being out, and, like, I get it. I do. Retired, did the playoff run thing. They surprised me that they did that late playoff push with the Colts anyway. Comes back. Like, he gets to spend all this time with his family and his kids and whatever. Like, that's dope. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, you could have been playing at this level for the last 4 years, dude. I was impressed as heck. He goes up against the Seahawks. And let's talk about the Colts' schedule right now, because they do not have some pushovers coming up. You're playing the Niners, the Seahawks, and a bunch of others in the end of your stretch right here to come out of retirement and give the Colts a shot when they're like third in the division. I just got respect for him, dude. I can't say I don't love this story.
Yeah. I have nothing bad to say about him. Obviously, you know, Phillip Rivers.
Trash talker.
First play you called out right today, 5-5. Y'all think that's a good blitz, Rolando?
Where else did he play?
I can't remember, Mike. I believe it was a part of the Bolt gang, if you will. I don't remember the name off the top of my
was he
head.
a part of the Chargers?
I believe he was,
Weird,
Mike.
huh?
Hang on.
Wow.
I have a question, Mike. How many times have the Chargers made a Super Bowl?
Hey.
Mike, you're a Chargers fan. You need to know this.
Twice.
Wrong.
Mama's wrong again.
Once. One time. And they were stuffed. I believe that organization is cursed.
Yeah.
I believe Phillip Rivers. I can't say. I have to say wasted because, dude, but he's tough. He played through that ACL tear. He played through, in a championship game. He's got heart. He does have heart, and so I'm rooting for him. I'm picking the Colts, but I do think the Niners are just gonna roll them. And I thought the Seahawks were gonna decimate the Colts, and I wasn't correct in that, but they did still win barely and squeaked it out. And I respect him, and I want, but like. It seems like a buzzsaw way to end your year and possibly career, dog. Like, Phillip Rivers, please, for the love of God, be safe out there. And if you can still sling it like this at the end of the season, dude, like, stick around, man. Like, come back next year. All right.
Imagine the first defensive player that dives at his knee.
Okay. Well, luckily, the Patriot killer is retired as well, and he doesn't play anymore. Too soon?
Was he hammered?
Oh, wait. Baking news.
Breaking news.
Quintin Jammer comes out and puts a tweet out that he spent more than half the season of 2011 hammered drunk on the field.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Does he need some attention?
I feel like it. I feel like, yeah, I don't understand.
Dude, I
it
love
at
my
all.
bolts, but come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wait, is that why are you just trying to make fun of me for liking the bolts?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
No, I respect some of the Bolts players.
I mean, Dave,
I honestly-
there's been a lot of tragedy with the
Oh, yeah.
Chargers and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Junior Seau, and he was he was a Patriot as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always respected Rodney Harrison, that we got him from the Chargers, right? Eric Weddle, longtime Chargers, Super Bowl champion Eric Weddle. Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, Antonio Gates, respect, not the GOAT tight end, but respect your career and longevity. You're one of the
Up
greats
there.
for the Chargers.
Up there.
I have respect for the Chargers. I honestly believe that we should have lost in the playoffs to them at least once. That if you remember the fumble recovery fumble that happened that saved them in the playoffs when we faced them and LaDainian Tomlinson, like, had some close calls, man. I just, you know, I don't know if Phillip Rivers was championship material in a dumpster fire organization like that. I don't know if Justin Herbert can do it either. We'll see. But
we will.
Mike, real quick, I have a joke about NFL highlights editors.
Okay.
Mike, I have a joke about NFL highlights editors.
Editors?
Mike, I have a joke about NFL highlights editors. I can't tell you how many times they put repeat clips in their highlights every single week, and it's the exact same play back to back to back. It's like, dude, it's happened like 3 times. What are you doing
you're
over
saying
there?
the same thing over and over.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been watching the same plays over and over again, and I check, and it's like, yeah, they're literally just cutting, pasting. Like, whoever your intern is, dude, you're a multi-billion-dollar organization, and you don't have a proper intern to edit your fucking weekly clips that are predictable to make sure there's no doubles. Do better, NFL.
Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum.
Go fuck
Ba-da-bum,
yourself.
ba-bum.
So,
Here comes Troy Aikman and Joe Buck
oh god,
talking a bunch of shit that nobody wants to
Mike,
hear.
Mike.
Oh, hi, I'm Ian Eagle. No,
Mike.
you're not.
Mike,
Your name is not
Mike.
Ian Eagle.
John Cena.
Is it?
John Cena? Mike.
What?
John Cena had his final match this weekend. He got tapped out by the one and only Gunther. Mike, how does that make you feel? He left everything in the ring, including his smile, if you saw it. That was symbolic, if you know what I mean.
Well, at least he was more humble to put someone over in their final match.
Yeah.
Even though it's Gunther, who
One-dimensional.
is, yeah.
Not even two-dimensional, one-dimensional.
And
Not a fan.
I'll be honest with you. If I was John Cena, I wouldn't put Gunther over. I would put somebody a little more deserving, a little more
There was a lot of people upset.
captivating. But you know what? At least he didn't pull a Bret Hart.
Yeah. A Bret the shit man fart.
At least he didn't pull a little bitch move and refused to give the title over to the top title, like the
Contender.
the top contender, the showstopper, the person who was
HBK.
really leading
The person
the
who
industry at the time.
the person who Bret Hart has actually come out and said believes he was lovers with Vince McMahon, Mike. How do you feel about that?
John Cena put Gunther over because he's a good guy.
He is.
He's a company guy.
He's a team player.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
And he realizes that you put people over and you
On your way out, you go out on your back.
continue the tradition.
Yeah.
You don't mess with it. You don't muddy it. You know, he did exactly what you would expect someone to do. So I have nothing but respect for John Cena. I don't really like him as a wrestler. I think he's a little corny, but he did everything the right way.
I mean, real quick, he did say he is done. He's not coming back. He's done.
Good.
Like, done, gone.
Yeah, he's
So,
done. Yeah, he is done.
And on that note, where do you guys think he'll end up now? Like, what does he do from now on? Does he
Acting.
become like a Rock and just
He's going to be on Good Morning America.
Yeah,
He's going to be like a little 50 Cent kind
Whoa.
of guy. He's going to be popping up and on these little morning shows.
No, he just did Joe Rogan for the first time. Like, I feel like he's gonna go podcasting. He's gonna, you know, what I mean, hopefully we can run into him. Hopefully we can have him.
He's going to be in the movies.
Hopefully we can talk to him about, you know, being fans and whatnot. I was a John Cena fan.
And John Cena is going to be in the video.
I dressed as John Cena this past year for Halloween for our band show.
Oh, that was great. Actually, boop.
Yeah, little clip.
Yeah, clip.
EOM. Yeah, dude. I mean,
Actually,
all respect.
yeah, that was really good, by the way.
Thank you.
That was a good costume.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks, I
like that.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shaved my beard and everything. It was the first time.
I know, yeah.
It was the first time my kids saw me
You
without
freaked
a
me
shaved
out.
beard since the army. Dude, Cole walked past me in the parking lot, didn't even recognize me. Show the fucking. I'll send you the.
I
show
was a
the,
little
look,
bit pissed off.
Show
when
the
I
picture
saw him,
right
like,
here of me as John Cena. This guy walked past Cole in the parking lot, or he walked past it like, dude. He's like, I didn't even recognize you.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I was like, oh, that's Dave.
I have
Oh.
many shapes and forms. I'm the grub guy.
Yeah.
At nighttime. Okay, anyway. So, well, Miguel, there's one other thing that happened in the football world this past week that I believe is worth mentioning because in the spirit of earlier topics, we talked about people's mental health being good and staying good, right?
Right.
In the realm of men's mental health, what the heck is going on in Michigan, bro? What is going on? I keep hearing stories about this fired head coach that is just I feel like I'm shocked the more and more I read about it. For those that don't, do you know what I'm talking about, Mike?
I do.
Can you inform those that don't know?
I mean, Sherron Moore, head coach, University of Michigan.
Ex head coach fired.
Ex head
Yep.
coach. They had a good season. They're obviously high profile.
Yep.
They're obviously always being scrutinized, looked under a microscope. Whoop.
Yeah.
There had been some talk about relationships that may or may not have been appropriate.
With colleagues, because he's married.
Yep. Within
Well,
the organization and all that. And then I guess things came to a head. What was reported is stalking, breaking and entering.
Dude.
And apparently he may have been having a relationship with a colleague. That colleague, under scrutiny, kind of broke off that relationship, said maybe, hey, shouldn't really be doing this. He didn't take it the right way.
There's no other way to take it. If somebody says they don't want to be with you anymore, that's the end of it.
Showed up at the house, apartment, maybe broke in, forced entry, and then made some threats, not only to people, but himself. And obviously, you know, not only did the police, but the university had to act.
Yeah, how can you not? How can you not in that situation? It's literally disgusting behavior. It's uncalled for. It kind of pulls the curtain back on a lot more problems that are clearly happening below the surface. That, I mean, it's all around unfortunate, but it's like, dude, like, I'm somebody that takes like the mental health claim stuff really seriously. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Threatening that to people is really not cool, just in general. I understand people might feel a certain way, but like, that's just not. None of this is okay.
And money, in my experience, has never governed people's well-being, like mental well-being.
What?
But what a lot of people are saying, and this is not my particular stance, is this dude was getting $12.5 million to coach the University of Michigan. And this is what happened.
I mean, but
And it's
think
like,
about if it
man,
wasn't
like,
reported.
I don't think you can, like, I get you from somebody who probably doesn't make $12.5 million. I get that.
Yeah.
You can't put those two things together.
I mean, there's just no place for any of that behavior.
Exactly. And sometimes I get you can't help how you feel. Sometimes you do things that are erratic. I've never made a decision in my personal life out of passion where I said, wait a minute. How much money do I make? Oh, okay.
I'm fired.
You know what I mean? So people are kind of just like, oh, I can't believe this guy It does not have anything to do with how much money
No.
they pay.
No, it exists everywhere.
The coach, yeah. Like,
and
it's just
and
that's
it's just that's disgusting behavior in any industry.
right.
We don't support it. Grub
And-
Budz, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, ex-coach Moore. Huh.
And you know what? He's going to jail. Going
Is he?
to jail.
Oh yeah, for breaking and
Going
entering.
to
Yeah, that's
jail
fucked up.
tonight.
That's fucked up. But you know what? I hope there's some corrected behaviors because that's I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't want to make fun of him. I
No.
hope he gets help, but you can't do that shit.
And he might
I-
have
I
a
don't
future
like
at the
that
Raiders or the Cowboys. Or the Chiefs. Too soon.
Yeah.
Kareem punt. I said it.
Oh.
People don't forget.
Just gonna say, the home invasion charge is a felony, while the stalking and breaking and entering charges are misdemeanors. Charges could result in up to 6 years in jail.
Okay, so pretty much what I
Yeah.
said is
Yeah.
accurate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that's it for us.
Yeah.
Well, we should give a holiday goodbye. So, are you ready? What would you like to say?
I would just like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Grub Budz. Be nice to each other. Do something nice. If you see somebody that needs something, give it to them
Heck yeah.
and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. All the Grub buds in the universe, be good. Have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And don't forget to
Spade and neuter your cats.
not the direction I was going.
Okay.
Don't forget to leave cookies out for
Santa.
or Uncle Terry if he has the munchies. Just saying. All right. That's it from us. We are the Grub Buds signing off. Merry Newmas.
Love you. Bye.
Toodly doodles.
It's the Grub Budz. Hey, hey. It's the Grub Budz. Hey. You've got the food, the flour, everything in between. Talking trash, blowing smoke. If you know what I mean, it's the Grub Budz.
Grub Budz. Highly recommended.